So how are you all? Welcome to my channel Natural Biology. This is Shankar sir. In previous video we have discussed about what is mean by health and disease and the definition of health, how to achieve the good health. Okay, and the definition given by WHO we have learned. In this class we are going to learn about disease. What is mean by disease? Okay, and the classification of diseases, different types of diseases. Okay, so this is about the today's video. If you are listening for the first time, just do support my channel, subscribe, like, share, comment. Okay, and the previous video link will be given in the description. Okay, without late we will start the class. So this is the NEET level class and NCERT line to line. Okay, every point, every line will be discussed here. Okay, let's start. What is mean by disease? Already in the last class I have told you about health. According to WHO, World Health Organization, health is a state of physical, mental, social well-being. Okay. Then in what way we can define the disease? Okay, disease. So disease is nothing but when the functioning of organs are working normally. Heart is working, lungs are working, expanding, breathing. Okay, heart pumping the blood. If there is difference or any problem in this functioning, okay, so when the functioning of organ, any one organ or more organs or complete organ systems, okay, lead to characterization of symptoms and signs. Okay, we'll read the same line of the NCERT here. When functioning of one or more organs and organ systems of the body are adversely affected, okay, adversely means severely affected, then it is characterized by various signs and symptoms. Characterized by various signs and symptoms, then we can tell that we are not healthy, we are having a disease. Okay, so that is the definition given in the NCERT. Simple way, some organs are not working and showing the symptoms, causing problems. Okay, then that system, particular system is affected. Okay, so that is called disease. The diseases are broadly categorized into two types. As per NCERT, diseases are categorized into infectious and non-infectious diseases. Infectious diseases and non-infectious diseases. Okay, but we can see a broad categorization. Okay, diseases can be categorized into two types. Okay, congenital diseases and acquired diseases. So diseases, some of the diseases we get by birth itself, right from the birth. If we get diseases right from the birth, that type of diseases are called congenital diseases. Okay, and by birth we are getting, means these diseases might be inherited from our parents. So this type of diseases also called as inherited diseases. As you know that inheritance is nothing but passing these characters or whatever the traits from parent to the next generation. Okay, that is called inheritance. In this way we are also getting diseases from the parents. So such type of diseases are called congenital diseases, are also known as inherited diseases. So most of the congenital diseases are inherited diseases which can transmit to the next generation. Example for these type of diseases: hemophilia, color blindness. Okay, we have learned in genetic disorders. In the previous video we have learned about the genetic disorders. So all the genetic disorders are congenital disorders. One more type of diseases are acquired diseases. So these are the diseases we get after the birth. Okay, after the birth, while the child or the person is growing, and in any stage of the life, we will get the diseases we acquired from the environment or from other sources. So such type of diseases we get after the birth are called acquired diseases, and these are not inheritable. Okay. Acquired diseases are again classified into, categorized into communicable diseases, non-communicable diseases. Communicable diseases are also called as infectious diseases. Non-communicable diseases are non-infectious diseases. In communicable diseases, again there are two categories. Okay, contagious diseases and non-contagious diseases. What is mean by means these are the communicate. What is mean by communicate? They transmitted from patient to the healthy person. Transmitted from patient to healthy person. So such type of diseases are called communicable diseases or infectious diseases. Like some of the diseases like headache, abdominal pain, we cannot get from others. Okay, that are developed within the body. Okay, that type of diseases are called non-communicable. Means it will not transmit from one person to another person. So such type of diseases are non-communicable or non-infectious diseases. In communicable diseases, we have already learned contagious diseases and non-contagious diseases. Based on the mode of transmit, some of the diseases, these are infectious only, but the mode of transmission is different. If they are transmitted by direct contact, okay, direct contact by touching, so such type of diseases are called contagious diseases. These are the diseases transmit from patient to the healthy person by direct contact or by touching. So such type of diseases are contagious. Example, smallpox and ringworm. Okay, smallpox, chickenpox, ringworm. Okay, this type of diseases. And non-contagious diseases. These diseases transmit from patient to healthy person through vectors like mosquitoes, houseflies, cockroaches, whatever it is. So such type of diseases which transmit through vectors are called non-contagious diseases. Examples are malaria, typhoid, tuberculosis, and so many diseases are there. Okay. Come to non-communicable diseases, non-infectious diseases. These are the diseases will not transmit from patient to healthy person. So these are developed within the body. Okay. So these diseases due to deficiency of nutrients. You might have learned vitamin deficiency diseases, beriberi, glossitis, scurvy, rickets. So all the diseases are deficiency diseases because of deficiency of some of the food materials or some of the nutrients, that may be macronutrients and micronutrients. Okay, like marasmus, kwashiorkor. Okay, this type of diseases are deficiency of food materials. Or it may be hormonal imbalance diseases, either hypersecretion of hormone, oversecretion of hormones, or less secretion of hormones also may lead to diseases like thyroidism, hyperthyroidism, hypothyroidism, diabetes mellitus, sugar disease due to the hyposecretion of insulin. Okay, lead excessive amount of glucose in the blood, diabetes. So that is hormonal imbalance diseases. Or malfunctioning of organs. For example, heart is not able to pump the blood, heart failure, or something, stones or renal calculi forms in the kidney stones or renal calculi. If organs are not working properly, we can use the term malfunctioning. So because of malfunctioning, we also get the diseases. And hyperactivity of our immune system. Sometimes our immune system overactive, then it lead to allergies. So allergies comes under non-communicable diseases. And cancer. This is also due to the excessive growth of the cell, uncontrolled cell division because of any other agents like chewing tobacco, alcohol, whatever the reason, cigarette smoking, that chemicals may lead to over cell divisions, repeated cell divisions. Okay, so repeated cell division may lead to excessive growth of cells, uncontrolled growth of cells. That stage is called cancer. So this is the classification of diseases. Okay, so diseases are classified into contagious, what? Congenital diseases get by birth, right from the birth itself, or during the development after the birth we get acquired diseases. Acquired diseases again classified into infectious and non-infectious. In infectious, again there are two categories, contagious and non-contagious. In non-infectious disease, because of deficiency or imbalance of some hormones, okay, or lack of some enzymes also we may get diseases, and malfunctioning of organs. hyperactivity of some of the organs or some systems, and cancer. So these are non-communicable diseases. Among all the infectious diseases, most harmful and most fatal is AIDS. AIDS is a fatal among infectious diseases. These two lines are from NCERT only. Have to remember these three lines from the NCERT. Among non-infectious diseases, which one is a fatal? Question can be framed. Okay, AIDS is a fatal. Fatal means there is no medicine. It may lead to death. Not may, but definitely lead to death. It definitely lead to death. Hence, we can call it fatal. Among the non-infectious diseases, cancer is a major cause of death. It is a dangerous major cause of death. NCERT line have keep in mind. Drug and alcohol abuse also affect our health adversely. Okay, so this topic also will learn separately. Even consumption of alcohol, taking drugs also adversely affect to our health. Okay, so hence we have to follow some precautions so avoid such type of habits. And in general term, for our idea, and some of the terms we use frequently, like pandemic. During the COVID situation, COVID time, we use the word pandemic. Many people use the word pandemic. What is mean by endemic, epidemic, and pandemic? Some diseases are restricted to a particular area, in a geographical area. So such type of diseases are called endemic diseases. Malaria is endemic to some regions of the Africa, some parts of the Africa. Okay, so it is caused only in particular region heavily. So that type of diseases are called endemic diseases. Epidemic diseases. These are the diseases suddenly increase. Number of cases increase suddenly, rapidly. So such type of diseases are called epidemic diseases. Bird flu. Example is bird flu. And pandemic. This is the term we have used in the COVID. Pandemic diseases spread over the different countries, many countries. If a disease spread in many countries, so such type of diseases are called pandemic diseases. AIDS and COVID-19, these are pandemic diseases. Okay. Hope you understand about what are the diseases and the classification of diseases. In the next class, we will learn about the pathogens, different types of pathogens, and they cause different types of diseases. Okay, some of the viral diseases, bacterial diseases, fungal diseases, protozoal diseases, worm diseases, we will learn. Okay, so thank you for your patience. Hope you understand. Okay, if you like this class, please share, subscribe.